Growing up, I was always interested in the mental game. After years of study, I developed the BasketballBrain program. My life is devoted to helping others achieve their greatness. I hope you'll like, subscribe, and if you take a chance with the BasketballBrain program, I promise you your game's going to reach levels that you never thought possible.
What's up, BasketballBrain fans and members watching Kobe Bryant? February 2nd, 2009. He scores 61 points in Madison Square Garden, sets the all-time record in Madison Square Garden. This is peak Kobe here. The footwork, the elegance of his game, just even the elevation. You can see the difference like from 6-7 years before his Achilles injury, just his elevation. You know what's funny, as you get older, people are like, oh, he lost a step. Well, you didn't really lose a step. You lost 1/100th of a step or 1/10 of a step, something like that. You don't lose that much. You probably lose 6 inches on your vertical, 5 inches on your vertical, something like that. It's not an enormous drop off, but it's enough. And that's why when players get older and they're still effective, that's why it's fun to watch, because you actually get to see their skill set with diminished athletic ability. But of course, let's be honest, it's probably more fun to watch them at their peak. When they're in that range from like 27 to 32, that's kind of where your skills and your body are completely in sync. It's when all of your practice just becomes effortless, it melds together. Everything integrates into this cohesive whole, and it's just, you feel so good. You feel so confident. Your body's at its peak, your skills are at their peak, and all that practice blooms and comes into fruition. And Kobe here is just on another level. Great elevation, shooting off the dribble, a little fadeaway, like I always tell you. If he's 6'6" and shoots a fadeaway and you're 6 foot and you don't shoot a fadeaway, ask yourself why. You're shorter. You should be fading. Awesome. I love, that wasn't that graceful when he finished it, but it's kind of like a comic book cover, like Spider-Man. Like flying through the air after he lets go of the rim. I remember watching this game live. I was just getting amped up, and I knew Spike Lee was in the crowd. Kobe's just the Mamba. You see the double pump across the lane. I don't think, maybe Jordan, but I don't know. This is one of the few categories I don't know if I put Jordan in. But as far as shot difficulty, if you watch Kobe highlights and just the difficulty of shots he takes and makes, and the fact that he shot 45% for his career. Now, Jordan shot 50. Granted, Jordan shot 50, but Jordan didn't take as many difficult shots as Kobe. He took difficult shots like Kobe, but not as many. I don't think there's a player in NBA history that could shoot the type of shots Kobe shot and make 45%. People always knocked him for his shooting percentage. I don't know. Like, even that shot. It's crazy. That's a crazy shot. You can shoot that. You can learn to make those. Like I say, when I say something's crazy, you need to start thinking in your head, I can do that. I need to practice. Behind the backboard, fading away. It's awesome. Just beautiful. Beautiful form. And you kick that leg out because it gives you some balance. But we got hammered there. It's a dangerous play. But the Black Mamba's tough. He don't care. There's something I want you to notice in this game also. Kobe's breathing. Notice how he's taking deep breaths. He's staying in the zone. He's keeping his body calm. That's what we talk about. If you're ever nervous or you're out of rhythm in a game or you're in the zone, you're really in the zone, just control your breathing. I remember when Phil Mickelson, the golfer, was going to win his first major. As he was walking down the fairway and between holes into the green, you could see him doing a breathing technique. I'll try to find the video and splice it in if I can. Sorry, guys. We're going back to those last 2 shots because while I was talking about how he was breathing and getting in the zone, he just made 2 crazy shots, man. Who can make those? Who makes those in the NBA? That's crazy. Appreciate greatness. It's awesome. It's why we play the game. It's why we watch the game. And it's why you're going to practice so you can make shots like that and hear the crowd go ooh and ah. It's not just about the fundamentals all the time. Master the fundamentals. Not saying you shouldn't. But I'm saying put a little flavor in your game, a little style. It's important. Okay, back to the regular scheduled program. But you'll notice here on some of the highlights when they zoom in on Kobe, he's taking breaths. Now, he usually didn't do this too much. You couldn't see him doing it, but you can actually see him here I mean, even there, you can see he's keeping his face calm. There's fire in his eyes. We talk about facial expressions. There's still intensity, but he knows he's in the zone. He knows he's in the zone, and he's going to stay there. You can see him at the free throw line. Every free throw he took, he did that breathing. Mimic him, copy him. You're still going to have your own style. Don't worry about becoming a Kobe robot. Well, Kobe became a Jordan robot, but you could see him breathe right there. Staying calm, staying in the zone, staying focused. Now, here's something practical you can do. I do this now in my workouts. I have a section at the end of my workout when I'm practicing. I don't practice too much anymore, but when I get in the gym, I hate the treadmill, so I go shoot. And you're a basketball player, so you're going to do this too. You're going to get older and be like, screw the treadmill. I'd rather shoot hoops and lose weight. So it's this. At the end of my workout, I have a section called Crazy. And what do I do during the crazy period? I'll do all my form shots. I'll do just regular jump shots, some fadeaways. But then in the crazy section, I'm doing crazy things. I'm dribbling crazy. I'm fading away from weird angles. I'm triple pumping. Watch this move. That's unreal, man. Who does that today? Kyrie. Kyrie's the only guy I can think of. But guess who Kyrie modeled? That guy right there. As I always say, copy the best. You'll have your own style. Kobe and Kyrie aren't exactly the same, but they have a lot of similarities. Ain't nothing wrong if people start comparing you to Kobe Bryant, man. Ain't nothing wrong with Kobe being compared to Jordan. Nothing wrong with that. But in my workouts, I had a crazy section. So for 10 minutes, and it's hard because you got to go game speed on these, you want to take crazy shots. You want to double pump. You want to do some hang time drills. Now listen, hang time is really an illusion. It's almost sleight of hand. That's an amazing shot. Oh, I love it. It's really sleight of hand. It's the ability to double pump and still get your shot off. So you need to move the ball quickly, and you need to have decent ball handling. So if you can move the ball pretty well in the air, you can give the illusion of hang time even if you don't jump that high. So hang time is something that can actually be learned without a great vertical. And if you want a great vertical, go to Boingvert. I own that, boingvert.com. Anyways, Kobe here. You're watching a master at his peak. It's like a great writer at his peak, a great musician at their peak, an actor at his or her peak. You're seeing somebody who has devoted their life to their craft. Somebody wrote that in the comment section. Completely agree. Treated their body like a temple, treated their game like it was a religion, and was a loyal adherent to that religion. You know, I own a motto that says, if basketball is your religion, this is your church. And it's not really a religious thing, obviously. Like, I'm not, but there's an aspect when you put your life into something, it feels like a religion to you. Now, religion and God are totally, this is basketball. But I'm saying there's an aspect of your basketball life, or whatever your passion becomes, whatever you think you're on this earth for, it becomes a sort of religious activity when you devote your life to it. And again, I'm not making any suggestion that God or whatever you believe is more, or basketball is more important than that. But I'm just saying there's an aspect to something you give your life to that's religious. And basketball for Kobe was like a religion, and he was a loyal adherent. He followed all the rituals. He did all of his duties, and you should too. If it's that important to you, if you watch basketball all the time, if you think about basketball all the time, if you're on Instagram watching highlights, well, if you're taking it that seriously, start to work on it that seriously. Start to be a student of the game and do your homework. So you get your lectures by watching videos like this. This is your lecture. And your homework is to go out and practice. You got to do your homework. You got to do your homework. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. We'll do some more Kobe videos. Got a lot coming up. Bye.